Halloween is my favorite time of the year, and it's also when I love to play Fortnite the most. So today I wanted to make a special video for Halloween and ask the question, what if Fortnite made a horror themed season? The season would be called Nightmare Realities and would transport players to a brand new, terrifying map where haunted realms and spine-chilling icons await. So let's start off with the Battle Pass. First up for our Tier 1 skin, we'd have Dracula. This classic monster is associated with Halloween, and it can be either a Fortnite original or a crossover with the classic Universal monsters. His pickaxe would be a wooden stake, and the back bling would be a mini coffin. Moving on to the second skin of the pass, we have Jason Voorhees. His pickaxe is the Camp Cleaver, a heavy machete with a rugged, worn look, splattered with dry mud and scratches from his previous encounters. His back bling, the Lakeside Pack, would be a backpack complete with camping gear and a cracked hockey mask dangling on the side. Jason would also have some alternate styles, with his look from Part 2 and Jason X. Our third skin from the Battle Pass would be Pennywise. His pickaxe, the Balloon Popper, would feature a red balloon on a long string. His back bling, the Sewer Grate, is a cracked sewer gate with a single red balloon floating out. Next up in the Battle Pass, we have the Nightmare himself, Freddy Krueger. And for our fifth skin in the Battle Pass, we have the Wolfman. And then in the sixth skin in the Battle Pass, we have Chucky. And I know Chucky is just a doll, but so was Billy from the Saw franchise, and Fortnite managed to make a pretty good skin with Billy. His pickaxe would be the good guy's knife. For his back bling, we'd have a good guy doll, which of course would be an accurate size of Chucky, complete with his signature overalls. And finally, our Tier 100 skin for the season would be Ghostface. And of course, every season needs a secret skin, and the secret skin for this horror season would be Pinhead. And in addition to the Battle Pass, we'd also have some exciting map changes and brand new points of interest. First up is Haunted Hills Reborn, which becomes Dracula's domain, featuring a gothic castle surrounded by fog, with hidden crypts and eerie music. Also new to the map would be Camp Crystal Lake, an area inspired by Jason Voorhees' infamous campsite, featuring makeshift cabins and of course a boss with Jason Voorhees. The sewer would be a maze-like underground area beneath misty meadows, filled with red balloons and the unsettling presence of Pennywise lurking in the shadows. And finally, we have the Howling Woods, a cursed forest featuring thick fog, misty moonlight, and roaming enemies. Full moons reveal legendary loot chests, but beware, because during the full moon, the Wolfman will be lurking the forest as a boss. Now, it might be scary if you go trick-or-treating tonight and you receive no candy, but what's even scarier is that 90% of you watching aren't subscribed. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get plenty of Halloween candy, and you make Bart the Frog very happy. And of course, we'll have some new weapons in the loot pool for the season. First up, we have the Silver Stake Crossbow, which fires stakes, effective against undead enemies around the map, with crucial hits causing extra damage to players over time. Next up, we have the iconic machete wielded by Jason Voorhees, which is a melee weapon that unlocks the slasher mode with speed boost and increased damage for each elimination. And of course, we'd have Freddy Krueger's iconic glove that would allow players to rapidly slice through enemies while generating a nightmare aura that'll make players disoriented when they're hit. And of course, we have an item for Pennywise, the Balloon Bomb, which appears as a red balloon that detonates on proximity, and it operate very similar to the Billy Bombs in this year's Fortnitemares. And lastly, we have the Howling Wolf, a melee weapon themed for the Wolfman. Now this weapon would operate very similar to the Howler Claws from Chapter 3, where you could howl to reveal players' location, and of course attack enemy players with the claw. Now we'd also have a mini event take place during the season called Shadows of Horror, with Frankenstein and Mummy making their appearance in the game back in Chapter 2, and the Wolfman and Dracula being in this Battle Pass. The rest of the Universal monsters would make their way to the island during this event. We'd receive new skins a part of the pass, with the Creature of the Black Lagoon, the Invisible Man, and the Phantom of the Opera. So there you have it, my pitch for a horror themed season inside of the game. Be sure to let me know what you think about the concept in the comments below. And as always, take care and stay twisty.